Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I filmed in here, so hopefully there won't be too much noise going about. This is quite a noisy building. So in this video, we're about to take things about 50 steps ahead on this channel. We've got a mega load of guitars to go through. So I'm going to show you everything that's here in this video, and the next video is going to be a Gibson shootout. But whatever you see in this video, let me know what you want to see next. And then we'll go through there because there's a lot to get through. So if you like looking at loads of different guitars, stick around because we're about to go through them. So we'll start off with the one you can see then. We have this guitar, which is not in my wheelhouse at all. However, off the back of the old Ibanez videos, I was really surprised at just how well I like playing them. But this is the RG420 EG with this sort of brick effect on it. And we're not going to be slow here, we're going to rattle through them really quick. So next up is something in a hard case. I'll just check if you can see where I put the case roughly. I'll show you anyway. Open it up, see what we've got. So this is a guitar that I've forgotten all about. This is the Epiphone 1960 Tribute. And those of you that have seen my Epiphone 1959 video, there was a couple of comments on there that said about these guitars. And this one is just in unreal condition, to be fair. And I can finally say that the neck carve on these 1960s isn't that typical Epiphone. It's slimmer than the 59, but it is a proper round neck. And you still have the USA humbuckers and everything. So this guitar is going to be one to watch. I'm definitely going to be scrutinising it as close as I can to how I felt about the 59. But there's that one. We'll move through these as quickly as possible because there is a lot to show you, which is absolutely awesome. And like I said, you'll have to let me know which ones you want to see, sort of, quicker than others. But let's get another case. Whoa, we have another case here. This big blue case. So all of the guitars you're about to see, every single one is going to be, it's either on my Reverb store now or it will be shortly. So you can check those out because you guys might buy them by the time I get around to filming them. So this, another first for the channel. This thing is unreal. It's going to be out of tune for now, but pretty out of tune. But again, another absolutely mint condition Ibanez. I forget the model numbers of Ibanez, but you'll be able to see it, like I say, in the links below. And look at the back of this, quilted maple, jazz box / rock machine. And again, all of these guitars, we're going to be looking at them back at the home studio, as we normally do, in detail, doing loads of different things. And there is plenty more, so let's see what we got next. I'm going to put this hard case back. Let's start with Prs Bags. So we've got a few PRSs in with all this lot, and they are some of the nicest looking PRSs I think I've ever seen. They're all limited edition SE models, so they all look the part, but they're not obviously quite as expensive. But I mean, look at this thing, and you've even got the sort of abalone birds there as well. Absolutely gorgeous condition, 35th anniversary this one. You can see that flame in the back there as well. And again, we are going to move through these really fast because there's so much to show you guys and it's just super cool. So moving on to the next one. Another PRS. Let's open up the bag. This one is really cool. So I've obviously seen pictures, but I've never come across one in person that has the maple neck. Another limited edition PRS SE, custom 24, but again, just so perfect. Absolutely awesome. I think we'll look at all the PRSs in one video. So this one's got a dodgy zip. It's a Fender. There we go, I'm finally going to get round to trying a Jaguar, sort of, with HS, humbucker single coil. This is the Player Series Jaguar, 2020, and one of the lucky ones that actually has a nice Pals fingerboard. You're about 50-50 on that, to be fair, usually. But again, perfect condition. I'm going to be out of breath pretty soon, I think, running through all these. But again, that one's going to be coming soon. I've been wanting to try out some Jags and play some Jaguars, you know, the more traditional ones as well, for a long, long time. So finally, I'm going to get to have a go on that one. Original soft shell case. This is a SG Special in ebony. This one's pretty sort of, not road worn, but definitely a gig guitar. But hopefully you can see there, it's still pretty damn clean. So again, you know, SG's something else I've been meaning to get more experience with. Just holding this one, it's really light, to be fair. It's an SG Special, so whether that means they're usually a bit lighter. But I'm going to get to try an SG. We're going to have a look at those. If this is real quick and you're a bit annoyed by that, I do apologise. But all of these guitars, like I said, unless they sell first, I'm going to be taking them back to the studio and doing proper videos on them. So if you're here for the first time, this is a pretty good taste of what's to come and what we're up to, and hopefully you'll get involved. This one, what is this? Fender bag. Some of these won't be on the Reverb store or anything yet, because some of them are going to need, you know, fresh strings. Oh yes, I forgot about this one. Some of them are going to need fresh strings, you know, fret polish, all the rest of it that I normally do. But this is a Fsr Telecaster with a factory fitted Bigsby, which I think is the first guitar with a Bigsby I've ever had on the channel. So we're going to see how I get on with those. But it looks super, super cool, to be fair. What year is this one? 2019. So, you know, one of the new player series. Another absolutely mint guitar. Rattling through even more. I might cut some of this out. So, another PRS. Let's have a look at this one. It's got another one of the limited edition SEs. And this one might be my favourite, but it is really odd. The ash, it's sort of, although it's obviously a laminated top, it's very alive. And I'm used to seeing these with spalted maple, so I keep expecting to see all the black lines. But again, another gorgeous guitar, to be fair. And I'll just show you. Look at this tortoise shell binding. It's such a subtle touch, but I really like it. It's super, super cool. And again, all of those are SEs as well, so that's pretty awesome, to be fair. But there's more, so stick around. So, Mexican Fsr Telecaster, and this one, if I can get in the light, it's the sparkly copper burst, I think they called it. Really hard to photograph and stuff because it looks just like a normal sunburst, but I'm not sure if that's coming across. But yeah, it's all that sparkle burst. This one's from 2010, and like I said, you won't see all of these on Reverb or anything just yet, because I like to make sure the frets are polished, fresh strings, and as you can probably tell, I've got a lot of work to do. So this one here, another Ibanez, 5-string Ibanez currently, but this is an Ibanez Prestige, or Premium, is it? Premium, sorry. What's cool about these premiums is the fretwork on them is always, I've had a few of these in now that you've seen on the channel, and the fretwork is always gorgeous on them, like top marks for the fretwork. So again, you know, I got fond of Ibanez sort of at the back end of last year. Look at that 5-piece neck as well. And, you know, looking at some more of them. So there's that one. And we're still going, folks. Is another Ibanez with a handy wiring diagram, because this one's got some weird electronics on it. But this, it kind of reminds me of the sort of Yamaha SG 2000s, that sort of thing. But again, it's just flawless, absolutely gorgeous condition guitar. We've got your abalone and pearl inlays on there as well. Loads of switching, so on the video I'm going to learn what the hell that does, but I do have this handy cheat sheet. But again, another Ibanez, quite a lot of different style Ibanezes, as you can probably tell. This one is another really, really cool guitar. Fender 72 with the humbucker and single coil just there. Can't wait to have a go at these. I've been looking at a lot of tellies recently, as you've probably seen, and it's so cool the amount of different ones they actually do. It's quite a heavy guitar, this one though, in all fairness. It's probably the heaviest one I've picked up so far, actually. This is one I haven't seen before. It's an old Mexican Fender, but this finish is completely flat and satin. Obviously you've got the maple net there. Show you the serial number there. So I think that's like 94, 95, something like that. So having a look at some of the older Mexican Fenders as well with this different finish. So there is, believe it or not, that isn't absolutely everything, but that's everything I got here right now because I've got a few things at the studio ready for the next video. We've got a few different amps to look at as well, chasing for shanty tones. Just spotted one more, bear with me. So again, saying about older and newer Fenders, this one is a Player Series. Probably won't film this one on its own because we only just looked at pretty much the exact same guitar, and I won't bore you by filming it twice. But you know, another perfect condition with a hard case on that one as well. So just pop that back. Whew. So there we go then. That is all the guitars, and there's still a couple more to show you as well. Like I said, not all of them will be on Reverb straight away. There will be, like I say, I've got to do some work on some of them. But if this is the first time you're here because I've got some silly clickbait title, that's what we got coming. We're taking things at, you know, massive levels, and really it's all thanks to people watching and people believing in me and me pushing forward with a dream. So please stick around. Let me know down below which of all these different guitars you want to see first. And that's it. I'm out of breath. I'm going to go and film the next video, which you'll see probably tomorrow. And that's it, you know. Let's go for it. Thanks for watching. See you again.